Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited. I'm going to show you this eye look from today. Isn't it gorgeous? I absolutely love it. It's a fun thing to wear. You can wear it with purples. I think wearing it with greens. I think right now it probably makes my eyes look really green. They do change. My eyes do tend to change colors from blue to green to gray depending on what I'm wearing and what eye makeup I have, and I think it's really fun to play with that and play it up. So sit tight, I will start the tutorial soon. Okay guys, we're gonna get started on this eye look. I cannot wait to show you. Using the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions palette. This palette currently runs for $27 at Sephora, so you get 9 shades for $27. So that's about $9 a piece. And I have some of her other palettes that came out before this one, and I can tell you I'm not even halfway down on the pan, so this will last you a long time, okay? Alright, so I've already primed my eyes with my Too Faced glitter glue. It's been my go-to eye primer for several years now, and I absolutely love it. So I've already primed my eyes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of powder here underneath just to kind of set, because I am going to use some glitters, and I've already applied my foundation, and I don't want it to fall down onto my foundation. Now, typically, if I'm going to do a glittery look and I'm going out somewhere, I do my eyes first and then do my foundation just to avoid that whole process. But because I'm doing this video for all of you guys and I'm so excited, then I chose to put my foundation on first. You can see all my freckles. As my girlfriend always says, you need to show your freckles. They're so cute. And they're cute, but not pale face Stacy with no makeup on. So I'm going to be using the Cover FX setting powder in translucent light, and I just put it on a tiny beauty blender that I have, and I'm going to just pack that on. I probably got to put a little more in my little tray here, so hang tight and it just kind of shift like that to get that excess. And this one has a little lid, so it really keeps the powder like enclosed in. So, and then just take my beauty blender and put it in there, and then drag it. And I'm kind of patting it too. There we go. That's more what I want. And I'm kind of carving out that outer line as well when I do this. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I am going to take the Jeffree Star number 5 that he did with Morphe. It's a very fluffy end brush. You don't have to use this one, but this is what I'm going to use. And I'm going to take, got powder in my palette. It's okay, that's those little white specks are. This very light pink shade over here in the corner. And just going to swirl that around like so, get quite a bit on there, tap off excess, see that? And then I'm going to apply that to my upper lid, right below the brow bone. And I kind of just pack this on this way, and I do kind of get over into that corner sometimes, so you don't have to take it as far over. Sorry, my hair parted on that side. And you want to make sure you tap off excess. That also helps stuff not fall out. And my little baby hairs are just attacking the brush like crazy. Like crazy. I cannot sing. Don't ever ask me to. Yeah, and I shouldn't have done that, because you guys are probably like, oh, click, we're done with the video now. No, hopefully not. Okay, so once I'm done with that, then I take the Jaclyn Hill Morphe number 32. It's just a really, I'm trying to hold that, really tapered brush. You don't have to use the Jaclyn Hill Morphe one, but it's just a very tapered brush like that. And I'm going to take this other purpley pink up here in the opposite corner. And I get that pretty saturated on there, like so. And so it's got quite a bit on there. Tap off excess, and I hold the brush at an angle going up. So I want to try and pack it right on that, above that crease line. Like that. And I do little tiny like kind of back and forth and swirl motions. And you're probably thinking there's no difference between the two colors, but there's a slight difference. And that's why we're blending them together. And just keep blend, 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 blend. That helps the product look more natural, kind of flowy. Blend, 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 blend. As Jaclyn Hill says, blend till your arm falls off. Okay, so some of you may be thinking, ooh, that does not look pretty at all, okay? And we're gonna keep going, okay? So I'm gonna clean off that brush a little bit. It still has some of the pink. And what I'm going to do next is, sorry, I was looking at my brushes, like, wait, this is the one, right? Yep, it is. Okay, I'm going to take this glittery purple right here. And I'm going to try and pick up quite a bit of that. So it's really saturated. Tap off the excess. And this, I want to put it right in the crease. So I'm going to go a little slower because I want to build. So it's kind of a back and forth in a circle motion, like that. And I will keep building across till I have the desired look I want. Kind of like that. Okay, we're gonna move to the other side here. And just really work that back and forth, little circle motions. Keep going. Blend, blend, blend. My arm's not falling off, but blend, 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 and blend. Some more. Like so. Okay? You can see that, right? All right. So then what I do is I take the Jaclyn Hill Morphe number 37, which is just a really flat brush, like that. And I take this darkest color right here. So I will pack that pretty full, tap off the excess, and I'm going to place that right in that corner there. And I'm going to do short, wiggly motions right in that corner so that the darkest part is right in that corner, and it drags it out just a little bit. And kind of tap the edge there so it blends. It's like so. Okay, and move to the other side and the same thing. Really short motions like this to pack that on in that corner. Like so. Okay. Then what I do is I take the Jaclyn Hill 41. It's just a very, like a concealer brush, almost real tiny, like that. And I take my Morphe number C0. It's white, basically concealer. And you can get these, I think, for like $9 on their website. And I take my Scott Barnes glass palette, and I take a little bit of the white concealer, and I put it on the end of the palette, like so. Oops, missed my tube. You missed the hole. Anyway, so there's just a tiny bit on there like that. And then I take the brush and I gather up quite a bit of it, and I am just going to pack that white from the inner corner out and drag it up just a little bit to meet that crease. So you can kind of follow that crease line along just like that. Going pat, 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 pack that white concealer on, and I drag it over to meet that dark. But see how it kind of fades out? So I don't get any new product, I just keep dragging that out. So it then ends up looking like that. Okay, then I'm going to take the rest of that concealer off there, and I'm going to do the other eye. Like so, and keep going, pat, 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 pat. Like I said, I think those Morphe concealers are like $9 or something. They're very reasonably priced. Besides, I'm getting it a little bit messier than the other. That happens. No two eyes are the same, right? So then what I'll do is I'll kind of come back over and mess this one up a little bit. Try and make it a little more symmetrical. I dragged it just a little bit higher in that crease line. And sometimes, well, oftentimes what I'll do so I don't have that starch line there per se is I will just fluff that line right there. And there. It's messy, it's good, I like it, we're rolling with it, it's good stuff. Okay, then I take another tapered concealer brush. It's a Morphe brush as well, but I've had it so long I don't even know what the number is anymore. And with that, I will take the really fuchsia color, although it doesn't go on quite that fuchsia. I will take that fuchsia color right there. Tap off a little excess, and then I pack this on where the white is. And it's a very, very beautiful purple. Like that. See how pretty that is? I'm just gonna get a little bit more on the tip and make sure I drag that along my eyeliner line. And I take that over quite a ways. And then go to the other side and just pack it on. I don't swoop, I don't swipe, I just pat, 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 and pack. I'm going on a trip in my favorite makeup kit. Apply to my face. For those of you that had little kids, you know, little Einstein, I just made up that song. And I already said I don't sing. And why am I singing during this? I'm not sure. Okay. When you get all of that on, then I kind of clean that off real quick. And I'm going to take this lightest pink right here and just pack quite a bit of that on. Tap off the excess, and then I start right in the corner and I do swipe with this one to blend it up into that center color purple. You see how pretty that is? Okay. Same thing on the other side. Like that. Okay. Now, if I want, I can take, and I do, I'm going to just blend out that line in that top color a little bit. Just so it's not, and I'm just taking a fluffy brush. And blend, 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 blend some more. So that it is like so. Okay, at this point, I'm going to swipe off this excess, powder. And see, my face is clean. No dripples. Okay, so for the lower eye, what I do is I take the Jaclyn Hill JH40. It's just a really small tapered brush. And I take that light pink color and I saturate the crap out of that thing. Tap off excess. And then I swoop and pack it along my under eye. And I get pretty messy with it. And sometimes I drag it up like this so that those two, the bottom eye and the top part of the eye where the color is, meet. But I don't do that right off the start. I do it across my under eye first and then drag it up like that. I think that looks better. Okay, so then I will take, this is a Morphe 508. It's just a real flat headed brush like that. And I will take that purple. I skip over that second color that we used. But I pack on the purple and I will, it's a smudging brush, and I smudge that all along my bottom line. Like so. And do the other side just like that. So now you have that purple, okay? And then the last thing for the lower eye is I take a Morphe 432, and it's a really flat brush, and I take that in the darkest color here, tap off the excess, and I go right along that tight line. Like that. And if I get a little bit, so see how the difference between the two. And then do the other side. And I don't go all the way across, I just go about halfway. So I smudge it right on that line right there, like that. Okay, now I will do my eyeliner. And for my waterline, I use Marc Jacobs Blacker. And basically, I'm going to run it along that bottom line there. And then again on the top. And just lightly hold my lid. So I seem to not get quite the whole inside without popping out my contact unless I hold the lid. So if you are like me, then I would definitely hold it very lightly with like your ring finger or something. Don't use your pointer finger because you will create wrinkles, pull on your elasticity of your skin. And we don't want that. Okay, so once I've done that, then I use my Bobbi Brown long wear gel eyeliner in black ink. And this is a Sigma E06. It's a winged liner brush. And I put that along my top. Just like that. Okay. And just lightly line it along the top with little strokes so you have control, and keep it as close to the waterline as possible. Okay, I'll line my, or apply mascara, and I'm using Scott Barnes Pumped Up mascara, and I really do like this. It's $28 a tube, but it's so yummy. Okay, so then just brush it on, and you probably don't need to watch me put mascara on, but just quick little do-dip, because I already did have some on. You teed it a little, but okay. I'm gonna put my eyelashes on and I will be right back and we'll talk about the final look. Okay, that's the look. I hope you really enjoyed this video. The Huda Beauty palette is, like I said, $27, I believe, at Sephora. It's very reasonably priced, especially for what you get, especially if you're kind of not sure that you want to branch out away from your normal colors, and maybe this palette is that. It's not putting in like the $50, $60 that some of the palettes that are out there require. So I think it's very reasonably priced if you want to step out of your comfort zone. More videos to come from me. Go ahead and like, subscribe below, and we'll see you soon. Bye.